And we are live. Thank you for tuning in, Facebook friends and family and YouTubers and IGers and all the social medias we are on. It's Coach Clee, it's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker coming at you tonight. I got a special guest right here. I'm going to introduce him in a minute, but I got to put some things out there. I see Nicholas is on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. For a couple things I'm going to put out there, this is going to be an interactive live, so do understand that by the time that you post a comment till the time that we see it, there's going to be about a 5 to 10 second delay. Shayla's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. So by the time that we see your comment, we may be on to another topic or something else. We will do our best to acknowledge your comment. We will do our best to answer your comment. However, if I don't catch it or if I don't see it, then we'll answer it in the follow-ups. We'll type it back to you. Also, I will do my best to call your name out. If I don't get a chance to see everybody's name. If I don't see your name, just type in your name and type in where you're from, and we will get you that shout out. I appreciate it. Like I said, it's Coach Clee, your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. I need to know what the energy levels are. So if you had a good day today, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. And Shawn, I don't believe in bad days. I like to call them character building days because what most people think is a bad day, you can learn from it, you can build from it, you can grow from it, you can do so many positive things from a traditional bad day. Right. So it builds your character. If you had what was quote unquote a bad day, a character building day, I need you to put a 2. Looks like a peace sign. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. I see Patty's on. Thank you for tuning in. Shayla's jumping the gun again. They're posting stuff that I didn't even ask questions for yet. Thanks for cheating. If you had what Shayla already posted, if you had an outstanding day, I needed to put a 0 in that chumpy. I need you to put a 0 in the comment section if you had an outstanding day. It's kind of like this is a bubble, and you're right there in the middle of that bubble, and nothing can penetrate that. I'm going to put a 0 at the end of the live. I had a great day. But Shawn, what are you going to put at the end of the live?
I had a 1 day.
You had a 1 day? That's good. That's good. Still good. I see somebody, I can't see the name. Somebody, Rash is on. Rashad. Oh, thank you for the correct. I'm sorry for mispronunciation of your name. Daisy and Patty's on. Somebody else is on. I'm sorry I missed you. Thank you for tuning in. Gotta let you guys know. Make sure that you check out my YouTube page. My YouTube page is Coach Clee. Subscribe to it. You're already on the Facebook page under the same name, under Coach Clee. Check out the website. It's listed below. Workwithclee.com. And on that website, I see Safrani's on. Thank you for tuning in. I see Jaron. Jaron's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. On that website, workwithclee.com, you'll see my baby, my pet project, my book right here. It's called March 4th. It's a motivational empowerment book on finding your own breakthrough. Sometimes it took me a little while to write, but it's a lot of passion, it's a lot of love in this book. Also on the website, I co-wrote this book between Jason Brown, Clarence Stokes, Herb Thompson, and myself. You wrote 25 of our favorite quotes and what they mean to us. There's no shade, all light. So it's over 100 quotes in this book with meaning, all right? The apparel's on there. Coach Clee's apparel's on the website, and the Stark products are on the website, as well as motivational moments. They're on there too. Pictures from other events are on there, and so please take a minute to check that out. Not right now, but check it out. And yes, Safran, you do need to get a copy of the book. Real quick, I got to put some events out there. The first event is the Estados Unidos, Pennsylvania. They're having their 17th annual gala, September 14th. They're having a meet and greet between the hours of 4 to 5:30. At this meet and greet, Emery Cook, a.k.a. Cy Emery, Cheryl Woodruff Brooks, Vera Cornish, and a host of other authors, including myself, are going to have the meet and greet, and you got to stay after for the gala. It's their 17th annual gala. It's going to be taking place at the Best Western Premiere at 800 East Park, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Again, that's September 14th, and that's going to be starting at 4 o'clock. So come on out, get to meet some of the fellow authors and see what it's all about. I see Angel's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And if you're hungry, check out my friend Jeremy and Lynette Davenport, Spice Grill Caterers. All right, bam, it's up there. I know it reads backwards. It's up there. But on there, they do catering for big events, for small events. They do private chef services. They do meal plans. And they're on Facebook as Spice Grill Caterers. I don't want to mess that up. And they're on Instagram as Spice Grill Flavor. And they're listed above too, so check them out. All right, Jeremy's on right now. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Angel had a 2 day. I'm sorry you didn't have a good day. I hope tomorrow's a better day for you. right now, the bulk of why you're here, why you guys are here, this guy's sitting right next to me. I met him a few years, what was that, like 2015, I believe that was?
No, 2016.
2016?
Yeah.
When I met him, I know he took over my son's, as a head coach for my son's wrestling program.
Yeah.
I knew you a little bit beforehand, but that's when I think we really got to know each other.
Right.
And I know that you're a father. He's an IT specialist, a former IT manager. It really pains me to say this.
Go and say it.
He's a Marine. This is coming from a former Army guy.
No. See, there's no former Marine.
Oh my God! I didn't say former.
Okay. Yes, you did.
Did I? Well, I meant what I said.
No, well.
No, you're just going back and forth. He's a personal fitness trainer. He's a former coach, like I said, for wrestling. I know him as that. He has a few black belts in martial arts and a few other colored belts. You said in other martial arts studies. He's the owner and trainer of T-Maxx Fitness. And since we're not here right now, I'd ask for a whole round full of applause. We can't do that, so give him some thumbs up. And I'm gonna get clowned for it, but it's okay. Give them some hearts too.
Oh no.
Yeah. I get clowned for it because when they look, wait till they come through. They look real cute. They look real cute coming through. Jeremy had a good day. Linda Ward's on. Thank you. See, doesn't that look cute? Look at that.
Anyway.
Yeah. See. He's gonna clown me too. It's all right.
It's all right. We love you to say.
Yep. That's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So, Shawn, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, long story short, like I'm born and raised in Harrisburg. Lived uptown most of my life.
Okay.
I played various sports in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Marine Corps, played various sports in there, and had to get out of the Marine Corps because of osteoarthritis in my hips. And, and I spent 10 years in. They said, "Oh, one day you got to go," because I was complaining about my hips, and I did all the preliminaries. So I got out. When I got out, I went into IT. I was corrections while I was in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was in law enforcement. So I played, while I was in, I boxed, I wrestled, I played organized football, rugby, I've done various other sports. When I got out, since I knew I couldn't really do that much, I came back home eventually and started to try to do other activities. So I always wanted to do judo, so I went to the judo by the invite of a friend named Anthony Elby. Okay. And I got a black belt in judo in 3.5 years.
Okay.
Of doing judo, and
nice.
that was my new passion since I couldn't do wrestling. So I continued on that for years, and I eventually evolved to more along the lines of health and fitness because I was always into working out while I was in the Marine Corps. So I said I still got to work out to better my life, to have a better quality of life overall, because if you don't, people get that major or get a setback like that, like a arthritis or something, they want to, okay, I can't do nothing. No, that's not how I am. That's not how you should be. You should say, okay, what can I do still to be healthy and everything. So I stayed active and did a lot of little things. I became an IT manager for the departments for the state, and then I went back to Highmark, and then I became an IT specialist for the federal government. Okay, so all right. That's where I'm at now.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Kia, for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And real quick, we're gonna take us a little segue. We got some Stark water right in front of us. We're gonna take a sip of that. Yeah, shake it up. Have you ever had Stark water before?
No, I haven't. Okay, but I did test it a little bit earlier.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I know. It's hot under these lights.
Out of habit.
Now you guys know I already love it, but we'll see what he says about it. How do you feel about that? It tastes like water. It tastes delicious. Does it taste?
Well, it tastes like refreshing water. It doesn't have a flavor. Because of course I'm sipping down some halls right now. So, they're off camera. You can't see. Yeah, I know. But it's pretty good. Now I want to know the pH balance in it. It says 8.8 plus. Is it more than 8?
You put me on the spot. I love you too. I'm not. I'll get you the answer and I'll post it. I don't want to give the incorrect answer right now with everyone looking, but I do believe that it's higher than 0.8. Okay. I could be wrong, but I will get you the correct answer.
Second question.
What's the second question?
Does it have iodine in it?
Not as far as I know, no, because I know there's a lot of allergies for iodine or people who are allergic to seafood or shellfish, and it does not have any iodine, so I can answer that one. All right, there. I think it's delicious. I love this water myself. It's Stark alkaline water. I believe it's a healthier version of water. It tastes like fresh water to me, personally. It helps neutralize the acids in your body, and with a less acidic body, your body's actually more energetic and more healthier.
Heals. It heals itself better.
Yeah,
when you have alkaline water.
Absolutely. And jumping back into it, can you tell us a little bit about what is T-Maxx Fitness?
T-Maxx Fitness is a boot camp that started years ago, based off the premise that I feel that this community needs more health and fitness instructors out there, because as you know, as we see, health and fitness is not a big thing in our African American community, and obesity is on the rise. And I wanted to give back to someone in my community that I grew up in, give something back to them so they can come on to, can learn about health and fitness. People go to, when in high school, you should attend gym classes and everything, and gym class, you don't learn about health and fitness. You don't know the proper way to do a particular exercise and why you do a particular exercise. So my goal is to help many people to know why they're doing it, how to do it correctly without hurting themselves, and become a better person with it, and use the fitness as a building block for their life. Fitness is, for me, fitness is a part of everyone's life. People don't realize when we were kids, we go outside and played all day
long,
and come back in the house. Now, granted, we're not kids, but as adults, we should still have the same responsibility to take care of our bodies. As adults, we became less active. Now you got to become more active. I'm trying to teach people how to become more active, to sustain a good body weight, to have good biomarkers, so they don't get hit by the diabetes, high blood pressure, or even how to deal with it when you have those issues in your body. How to get your body and your weight under control. Fitness, teach our community how to do a lot of different things like that. And I have T-Maxx Fitness. I did it with a gentleman, Lamar Banks, God rest his soul, and I was working with him, and we alternate days at the same spot. Same spot. And then when he passed away, I kind of took on it a little bit more, and my goal was to get out there as much as I can. But in me being who I am, I'm a little bit humble, a little bit shy. This is my first real big interview. First time live on Coach Clee. Money dance on that. So, my goal is to get the message out there that look, I'm a good trainer, and I influenced a lot of people, because I worked at the YMCA as a trainer for years.
That's where I met you first. Yeah, there we go.
I worked at the YMCA for years as a trainer. I took various classes there. I created classes there. I've done many different things there while I was there. I loved the YMCA, but I didn't feel like it was serving the purpose of the community. And the people that I wanted to reach was from anywhere, that someone that can come down the street, pay $5 to drop in, and learn about health, learn about fitness, and coach them up. And my goal was to coach everyone up. So
it's important.
Yeah. So, and like my fitness, at T-Maxx Fitness, we do functional training that you can do at any age. I have people from 14 all the way up to 78 years old come attending my classes over the years. So it's it's a easy class, but it's a challenging class. It's a basic fundamental class, so a lot of things with a little twist here and there. My twist is also will always challenge you just a little bit, but also keep which is the fundamentals. Like everyone that came to my class over the years, if they spend any time with me, I've seen them go to other places and work out and have no problem with form, no problem with strength, no problem with technique or anything. They may need a little tip here and there, and every now and then they'll come back and they'll see me. Hey, I want to come back. Yeah, come on back. You're more than welcome to, but be mindful. I am still going to be the same way. So I'm going to be challenging you. So
there we go. I see Lisa's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. So I know with T-Maxx Fitness, what times a day, what hours do you normally run? Are you solely in the mornings, solely in the evenings, weekends, or when?
Right now, I'm only solely in the mornings. Mondays Tuesdays and Thursday mornings is at 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. And Saturday mornings at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And so that's primarily right now. I used to be 5 days a week. 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and I had to, I had to take a step back because the numbers wasn't supporting me being there. So I kind of condensed everything to make it better for everyone.
Gotcha. And do you go over goal setting or any myths as far as weightlifting or working out and fitness or diet or anything like that?
I go over nutrition, basic nutrition. I've gave people over the years Now that's the hardest thing to do, to get people to count calories or do calories or anything like that. Calories, I give them strategies for weightlifting, strategies for nutrition, strategies for everything they do, even healthy lifestyle strategies, meaning like walking 10 minutes after every meal. That helps decrease if you are diabetic, that helps decrease your insulin.
Okay.
Little tips like that. I give them, and then I give them the bigger overall pictures of how to incorporate certain foods in life and incorporate lifestyle changes into your life. Nutrition is always easy. I go from low carb to all the way to keto to low to standard American diet. So some people that are on diabetes, they can't do a low carb diet. So I teach them and adjust them how to incorporate a better lifestyle.
That was kind of Shayla's question. Do you adjust the fitness levels as well?
And see, I have progressive. Since I have people of all age, my workouts is always progressive and regressive, meaning I'll take you from doing a push-up on the wall to doing a push-up on your knees on the floor to a regular push-up, or take us from squatting positions, how you position yourself for a squat, what you should feel during a squat, what you should feel doing any muscular adaptation and everything else, muscular movement and everything. And people don't. A lot of trainers out there nowadays don't. What the devil's in the details. A lot of trainers don't do the details. They say, okay, go do this. They'll show you once or twice, but they don't tweak you as you go to make it better, to make it your own. And then over the years, I learned that you have to do that.
Yeah.
You have to. Because you don't want people to hurt themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want them going back and say, Shawn hurt me.
Yeah.
How'd I hurt you? Did you follow my instructions? So that's my thing.
Gotcha.
And anyone that trained with me or work out with me, they know I'm a stickler for details. Even from nutrition details to all the way to lifestyle details to all the way to working out details.
Okay.
If you become accountable for your details, everything become easier for you.
Nice. I see Victoria's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Can you talk a little bit about genetics and holistic wellness?
Genetics? Well, kind of interesting. Nutrition-wise, everyone's different. Everyone's different from you and I, or size and everything, or lifestyle and everything. Genetically, you may be able to maybe disposition for high blood pressure or a certain disease or certain, even body movement. Right? It's like I watch people when they squat, and some people have a lower back issues or something like that, and they say that's genetic from something that's going on with their body.
Okay.
And musculature wise, genetically wise, I look at and basically how people move, what people do, how to correct some deficiencies that they may have in muscular wise. And as far as nutrition wise, nutrition is a very difficult subject matter because everyone thinks it's a standard diet that's works for everybody. No, it doesn't. Like I watched the trends of keto diet. I watched the trends of a low carb diet. I watched the trends of a paleo diet. I watched the trend of a vegan, vegetarian. And personally, your diet should tailor it towards you. But it should achieve the same goal, meaning that if you're looking for weight loss or fat loss, you should tailor the diet according to that process.
Okay.
Meaning like the ketogenic diet we was discussing earlier. It's high fat, moderate fat, protein, and low carbs. Now, genetically, over time, it's a good benchmark to start, but genetically, not everyone's equal for it to stay on that long term. Meaning, like, if you're, like, it's a little story I found out genetically that if your ancestry is from closer to the equator, you could stand more carbs in your system.
Okay.
And if you, as you move, your ancestry moves from the equator, you get less carbs you need in your body.
Okay.
Because you know, like I may be able to sustain eating rice, but say my friend, one of my friends, they I hate to say it, another race can't eat rice because their stomach won't allow them to.
Okay.
But you know, it depends on the the biomarkers behind eating that food, certain type
So that
of food.
kind of debunks going keto long term.
Yeah,
a lot of people
Well, keto long term, I'd say 12 weeks on, 2 months off, go back on, but stay low carb though. And people don't understand that when you start doing keto, the first 10 pounds, I'll be honest with you, water weight. The work begins after that. So first 10 pounds, you have to adjust your macros after that. People try to eat the same amount of calories all the time, and you're not going to get results. Basically, I'm just using keto as an example, and that goes with people that eat more carbs. Same thing. If you eat more carbs or eat more fat, you got to adjust your carbs or fat. You don't adjust your protein because your protein goes by your body weight.
Okay.
So like you take your body weight times it by 12, and then you say how much you weigh. That's how many grams of protein you should have today. You times that by 4, you get your amount of protein you should have today, and that will tell you how many calories of protein you have a day. Okay. You do kind of, and then what you do, you play with it. If you want to go low carb, okay, I want to eat 100 grams of carbs a day. Okay, that's 25 calories. I mean 25, roughly 25 grams of carbs. So you eat that. Now the rest of it's good fat. Now that's a keto. So what you do is for keto, whenever you say, okay, I got my 10 pounds off, I want to lose more weight. Okay, I'm 10 pounds less, so what I will do same numbers, but then less fat. Or you can just drop 500 calories from the fat until your body starts to use more body fat for fuel.
Okay. I see Kiki Lynn's on. I see Sabram's on. Thank you for tuning in. Tag, like, and share. Team Mom, Victoria has a question. It's kind of cut off. I'm going to stand up real quick to get this question in. There we go. My son keeps getting hairline fractures. What workout helps strengthen his bone? He's 12 years old, and now he plays football.
Does he do isometrics exercise? And there's not one exercise to protect the bones. That's still more of a nutritional deficiency. Now, does he have fish oil or any anti-inflammatory foods coming into his body? And also, how much does he get enough vitamin D, K2? And also, when I say vitamin D, I don't mean milk. I mean vitamin D from being out in the sun, and there's also a vitamin D tablet. Also, how much protein is he taking in? Because, and also, is his cartilage, meaning, or is he getting enough? If he's getting enough other amino acids to build up his cartilage in the system. Now, is he working out? If he's working out, stick with the body weight exercise for the first 3 months, and since he's so young, and then eventually add some weight to him, but go with the basics: a basic bench press, a basic squat, a basic deadlift, and maybe some pull-ups and chin-ups and push-ups, and that's it. I mean, some core work also. But if he's getting fractures like that, you might want to make sure that his nutrition is in place first before anything else.
Okay. Thank you for answering that question. I see Jamon's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please, another armed guy tuned in right now. I just want to let you know that I had to put that out there.
Don't have me call my friends.
We're live. We'll edit all that out and everything. Yes, we'll hit finish. No, we're having a lot of fun here. As far as motivation, with T-Maxx Fitness, how unique is it for you to motivate your enrollees or your clients?
Well, I have mostly women.
Okay.
And I have a few guys that's been coming lately, and that's great. Now, I tried to, with women is kind of a little different because you have to fill the room first, fill the vibe of the room, because if someone's in a bad mood, you kind of have to work around them. And I'll be honest with you, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to motivate them, but most of the time, my women, they come in ready to work. They may not like it, but they'll do it, and they're like self-motivated. Sometimes I used to tell stories. motivational stories before I started in class, or give with examples. And as you follow my page and even my business page on Facebook or on Instagram, and you'll see me post motivational quotes out there all the time.
Yeah.
And basically the mindset. What I tried to get them to come in is they get their mindset ready to go. My biggest thing is nothing but mindset. You know, you start with the mindset, because the motivation is great, the inspiration is great, but what's behind, what's after that? That's the drive.
That burning desire.
Yeah, that mindset that say, okay, I don't care how I feel right now. I may feel like crap right now. Let me go and do what I need to do and bust it out the best way I can. And you know, you'd be surprised. They achieve more than when they thought they could. And I get them focused like that. And in the mornings, I'm not a morning person either. I used to be. I admit it, but I'm like, all right, let's go, ladies.
Got to rev it up a little bit.
And like last year, I did tell a lot of stories, and I want to get back to that. Sometimes I put quotes. You know, I want to put quotes up on the board. But hopefully, all the people that come to my boot camp, they see my page. They see quotes. You know, that's my focus. Like if I see a quote that I like, or I feel that someone talked to me about subject matter, I'll throw it out there for them. And they, you know, it may affect, like one quote will affect more than one person.
Okay. All right. And Victoria's following up with her question. Do you train kids? And if yes, what age groups and what, I just went away.
Well,
did you catch any of that?
I didn't catch the last part of it.
Let me see if I can go back. There we go. Tasha's on. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry about that. What age groups and what other workouts you do with them? Jason Brown's on. Thank you for tuning in. Stacy's on. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, kids are many adults, so the workouts they can do it depends on if it's for fitness is one thing. If it's sports specific, is another thing. Like when I taught, I have a black belt in judo, and I used to teach my class in judo. I'm teaching you classes. I'm working you out for judo. If it's the workout's not the same for everyday person just want to work out, lose weight and stuff like that. So functional fitness, there's a big word. I do a cross training, not CrossFit. Cross training fitness with kettlebells or dumbbells. A lot of body weight, a lot of battle ropes, a lot of different tools. I have different tools to use to attain a certain level of fitness. And the easiest thing to do is body weight exercise when I have kids. Like I haven't had kids and I haven't been training kids yet. One of my many goals is to open the center. The center is going to be like a barbershop.
Okay.
Like a theme. There's so many good trainers around here, but we don't have one centralized location to train people. So my goal is to eventually open up a training center, but have them come pay their fee, like the monthly fee, like a barbershop, and come train their people there. You know, and you got young trainers, you got old trainers, and you got different trainers. That's my goal, is to open a center for everyone in the community to go to.
One centralized location.
One central, like I have, I love Zumbalicious, and I like them. They do everything. I want them to come. I want, anyone that, like I teach spin too. I taught spin too. I taught a Tabata class. There's many skills that I have that I've done over the years. I'm kettlebell certified, I wanted to be able to teach that. Now, when I originally started this, I wanted to do a kettlebell club because it wasn't here.
Okay.
But I rather my vision is bigger than that. My vision is like, okay, we want to have something for us, the community, and people come and train one-on-one, or follow a little program that someone in the system or in the center will provide them, and get trained, get coached up, and at a good fee, not a crazy fee, and
not a pocket breaker, huh?
No, and that's the thing. My information I share for free. Okay. All you have to do is ask a question, really, and I will answer your question the best way I know. If I don't know the answer, I'll point you the right direction, or if I find out the answer, and I may dive into it myself and see where it leads me to.
Gotcha. I know I missed another comment. Sorry about that. We'll see if we can address them here. where is your location and how do you do enrollment? Are you enrolling new clients now, or are you at your always? Okay.
Now I'm 553 Division Street, right behind Rodman's Hair Salon, right across from Camp Curtin School. It's a little building. I sublease right now. That's why I have a certain hours there. I only sublease the space. If I own the space or could rent the space for longer, I would. But the enrollment kind of dictates that. You know, I have a good core of 8 to 10 people right now, and they're amazing. They've been with me for years. I have one that's been with me since 2015. I started in 2012 with T-Maxx Fitness. So,
I'm sorry, I just read a comment that was.
What?
I see Jamar's on. Thank you for tuning in. I see Jen Stretch is on. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not gonna read Jamar's comments.
Yeah, all right.
This guy, he can. There's always that one that likes to throw you off your rocker. You know what I mean?
Nah.
And
you got to treat him like a speed bump. Go over.
So even in life and all the things that you've done, or with your business, is there any events or accomplishments that you would like to share with us?
Well, most everyone knows. 2.5 years ago, I took on a trek. I had life goals. When I was a kid, it was funny. Little kid, I got this book and it's talk about goal setting and everything else. And I was like, what's goal setting? So I read about it, and then I listened to a cassette tape of a motivational speaker back then. It was Tony Robbins.
Okay.
Then. And it's like, then he talked about setting goals for life. Some of my goals was, like they say, climb Mount Everest and do this, set a goal, lofty goal, like, and even Les Brown at the time too. And I said, oh, cool. So one of my goals was to run a marathon. I said, oh God, I got a Marine Corps, and that's like, I'm not running ever again in my life. So, long story short, 21 years later, a girl that I know invited and told me about the Marine Corps marathon. I said, oh, okay, I might sign up for that 1 year. She said, no, you don't sign up for it. You sign up for it, but you get invited to come if you qualify. Basically, there's a certain number of people they qualify for a year, for you to come a year. They accept a year. So I was like, oh, okay. So I said, all right, let me do this off a whim. Pay $1 a day, $1 beginning of February. At the end of February, they'll tell you if you're in. They take the rest of your money. It's $160 or something like that fee. I said, all right. I put my $1 in. Yep. And I saw that money come out my account. Like, well, I'm all in. So I spent that year doing various things. I did 5Ks, 2 5Ks, 1 10K, a Spartan race, stadium race. I did a Harrisburg half marathon and a Marine Corps marathon. So those are some of my accomplishments. I already told you my other accomplishment from the business wise is to open a center, but also my other accomplishment now, I had arthritis in the hips, and that's why I had to go to Marine Corps. So early this year, I had 1 hip replacement, left hip, and a couple months later, I had the right hip replaced. Wow. So my goal is to get back.
Up here, moving around nice and easy.
I'm trying.
I'm
trying.
Doing a good job of me.
I'm trying. My goal is to get back to the level of strength, a certain level of mobility, and maybe run a race. And now I've been challenged by our friend. She asked me to run the Marine Corps. I mean, not the Marine Corps marathon, Harrisburg half marathon next year with her. I said, all right. I said, I'll do it, and depending on how I feel, I will run it with her. And that's the kind of thing I like to do. I like to pull people along with me, take the journey with me, and see what life experience you could have in the sporting event. Some people say they want to do a Spartan race. Me and my workout partner Jaron, he said we're going to do 2 Spartan races next year.
Okay.
Care to join us?
I got something to do that day. I mean, where's the calendar's right there? It's already marked. I got something to do. See, yeah, ask me way sooner than that.
Next year?
Yeah, I'm booked.
You booked? Okay.
I am
all
booked.
Right.
I'm
scared.
I'll see if I can juggle some things.
Are we scared?
Wow. And we're gonna end this live. Thank you for coming in.
Well, even during my downtime, like my downtime was, I did a lot of contemplating, and I had a lot of good people motivating and inspiring me.
Making fun of me.
I know, but they inspired me, and like look good, like Spice Grill. They helped me out majorly for my girlfriend. Like I went through them to buy food for them for a week.
Okay.
So my girlfriend had to cook every day for help take the load off of her and everything. Oh yeah, I love it. And we had, when Jeremy and I had conversations, good conversations about, you know, for me to make it cleaner for me, you know, and we talked about little things. And he's an amazing cook.
Yeah, yes
Oh
he
my
is.
God.
Yes he is.
Yes. Lynette, his wife, she's down to earth.
Been to a couple of their functions. They've been caterers at a couple other functions I've been to. I have not had a bad meal yet. Absolutely.
And shoot, those styrofoam things licked.
You weren't counting calories that day.
I couldn't. I was eating.
Oh, yeah, we're going to skip through all those comments right there. All right, thank you very much. What gives you the inspiration to keep moving forward, to keep staying fit, to keep moving forward with your business, to keep motivating people? What is your burning desire, your internal burning desire?
Well, it goes back to when I was I hate to say it like this, it's cliche-ish, but it goes back to when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't come from anything. You know, my mom was a welfare, my dad was in and out of my life, and you know, absentee father and all that stuff. And I had to learn how to be something that they weren't.
Yeah.
They both died of cirrhosis of the liver.
Okay.
You know, both of them young. My mom was 41 and my dad was 45 when he passed. So I was, you know, and they were only a few years older than me. They were only 15 and 19 years older than me. So as I grew up, you know, I felt alone. Even though I had family here, I wasn't close to them. And I grew up and I was like, okay, that's why I went to wrestling. That's why I played sports, because it gave me a sense of family, home, and purpose and everything. And as I grew up, I decided to, you know, do more, be more, and I hated feeling like I wasn't that level, you know, on other people's level. And I felt like I had to be more and do more. Even in the Marine Corps, I always excelled in the PFT, always excelled in almost everything I did. I tried to excel to be a top of the line, not being arrogant or anything like that. I wanted more, and I had always had the desire. So what my motivation is to prove that you don't have to come from money to be successful in life. You don't have to be just like these NFL players. I look at them and listen to them, and they got millions of dollars, and they come from a background like mine, and they succeed to the level of making millions. But I want to reach millions by teaching them how to be healthy, have a better quality of life, be not a victim of your life. You know what happened to you as a child. You are a survivor, and you can be a motivator. You can be an inspirator. You can inspire people to do more in life. You could be amazing, and, you know, plant a seed for the next generation. And that's my goal, is to plant the seed of our generation and the next generation after, because the fact is we're gonna live much longer. So why not live a better quality of life that ties into me going into health and fitness? Now, when I went in for health and fitness, I wanted to train athletes. I was going to be all on the wrestling team, football team, coach, strength coach, whatever. That's what I wanted to do. But my passion is still wrestling. My passion is still judo. My passion is still fitness, but I'm more in the fitness realm right now.
Gotcha.
And my realm is to build up my community. Like, if you're part of T-Maxx Fitness or you even came through once, you're my family. Build up the community of people so we can all live a healthier and better quality of life overall.
Wonderful.
And I mean, it sounds cliche-ish, but it's the truth. It's as simple. It's simple.
Keep saying cliche. He has no idea what he's saying.
I know.
Wow. Oh, he's throwing shots. He knows what he's saying. We're done with this. Wow. And I like what you said, basically saying not being a victim, but overcoming and becoming the victor. I think that's very important because you have your life, and if you're not a victim, you're the victor, and you're inspiring somebody else, the next up and comer who knows where you came from, sees you grinding, and feels that they can reach those same levels themselves.
That's the thing. A lot of people assume they know where I come from, but they don't know, because unless you like I said earlier, if you don't ask, you won't never know. You know, you gotta ask. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you want to know something about me or something about someone's life, ask. And to be honest with you, they may be carrying a burden that you may not even know.
Yeah,
that's from a kid, but you gotta help them. Right now, if you ask them, you can maybe help them through or inspire them to be more like. I know one lady told me she used to come to my boot camp, I saved her life. I said, "What you mean?" She says, "You saved my life. You helped me lose X amount of pounds, and everything looks good on me, and my mind's clear and everything else. I could have a better quality of life." Now, why she's not with me, that's another reason. But I mean, she really touched me when she said that, and I'm like, wow, I have a chance to save more people's lives than an NFL player, than anyone else, you know, that plays major sports or anything like that, and that's more powerful to me than, you know, hitting the bat, you know, throwing a football or whatever, playing a sport like that.
That resonates with you. Yeah, gotcha. And is there any goals? Well, let me ask you. Let me put it this way: has there been any major goals that you've already accomplished that you can share with us? And is there any? I know you gave us a few. Is there any other goals that you're working towards?
Well, not. I mean, I'll be honest with you. My goals are always progressing. Like, this is the next one. Once accomplishing one, I gotta say, okay, what's the next one?
What's the next one?
Yeah. The next thing. Like David Goggins, that I love him.
Like David Goggins also.
That's why
Navy SEAL.
I resonate with him because of his life story. Because his life story was someone like mine, and I'm like, wow. He's an amazing guy, and he works out every day. And I had kind of proved to someone that you can work out every day, you know, and I got to prove to myself that I can work out every day. Because in the Marine Corps, I'll be honest with you, you work out every day when boot camp.
Yep.
You know that. You know that in the Marine boot camp. Now, even after that, you still got to work out, but you may not have weekends off, but you still got to work out.
Still expected to perform at a high level.
Yes. And when I got out of the Marine Corps, I made one mistake. I was working in Albany, Georgia, and I went to working on a Marine Corps base, and the guy said, "Oh, Shawn, you want to come run with us?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll come run with you." Man, that was a year and a half after I got out. I was like, never again. I was like, okay, that was the biggest mistake I did in my life, and it you know,
tell the endurance level how quickly it fades.
It fades. Your endurance level actually fades in 2 weeks.
Wow.
2 weeks.
Wow.
And it takes you at least double that to get it back. So the longer you're off for running or doing cardio, it's still going to take you double to get it back. So
interesting. Okay.
Like just now, I have a lot of tidbits of information in my head that I can share with people, but I'm learning how to put it out there. And by this exposure right here, it helps me to get comfortable with possibly putting it out there more often. You know, I learn a lot. I read a lot. I listen to audiobooks a lot. And the first thing in the morning, most of the time, I'm listening to something motivational, inspirational to wake me up, get my mindset right for the day, and you know, accomplish something.
Likewise, I listen to Earl Nightingale.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, there he goes, sharing some goals and sharing some accomplishments right there. And speaking of listening to audiobooks and listening to something motivational, this is kind of off topic, but it's very important. As I explained off camera, I know I've coached a few kids over the years who normally watch the replay, and I try and instill in them how important reading is. And so hearing it from somebody else, or what kind of reading material or books is to their liking. What's your favorite book and why is basically what I'm trying to ask.
Oh, well, that's kind of, right now is the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. It's so stoic and so linear, and so it seems it's kind of dry read, but it's fundamentally sound.
Okay.
Have five different elements that you go through: your ground, water, wind, fire, and void. And everyone's like, "What the heck is a void?" When I say that, void is basically when you're at peace and you can see the world for what it is. You know, you can count your blessings, enjoy the moment. You know, that's where everything is centered.
Okay.
Ground is the fundamental of everything that you do. Water is adapts to the surroundings you're in. Wind, you go with the flow. Fire, you know how to proceed through. It's basically your tactics of life.
Gotcha.
How you accomplish certain things, like how you're going to get from point A to point B.
Okay.
So.
All right. And how have you already completed that book, or are you in the process? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. David Goggins' book is right up there. You know, He Can't Hurt Me. Love it because it's a little dynamic book. It's very different than a average motivational book or inspirational book because he tells it
hard at it. He goes hard. Yeah, I know.
He tells it like it is.
Some kids might have to listen to the censored version. He drops some serious bombs in his motivational.
There's no censored version. You can read between the lines what it is. Because I love him, and I love his attitude. His heart. It's not hardcore. It's just a stoic attitude about life.
It's a very matter of fact. It is this way, and it's that, and I'll tell you that it's this way.
And why?
Yeah.
And why is that way? Why is it that not the rah-rah world like you said? There's no participation medals.
Yeah.
There's no participation medals in life. You got to live it. So
there we go. I think we touched on all the topics. Is there anything that we missed that you want to cover? Any other topic that you want to share with us?
No. We talked about. Did we talk about fads?
Fads? No, we didn't. I know fads, holistic wellness. No, we didn't. For fitness and health.
Yeah. Like earlier, I always get this. I always see people imitating the Instagram workouts. Please don't do that. Build your foundation with basic. When I say function body movements, this squats, sit-ups. Squatting, deadlifts, bench press, and vertical pull, push. That's all you have to do. You do those Instagram workouts, you may hurt yourself, and they don't work out like that all the time. Please remember that they do not work out like that all the time. They do that for the show.
Okay.
And for the numbers and for show, and also some of them selling product. You get your product, and you may buy their product. If it doesn't work, you got to remember they just selling you the product. They're not trying to get you to get in shape and everything. So don't try to follow an Instagram person that does all these extreme workouts all the time, because one, they're at that level. Two, they don't work out like that all the time, and that's one big myth. And dietary wise, all diets work. You just got to work the diet, and you got to work it properly. I was, John, I forget his name. His name is Dan John. He'll tell you. He's one of the premier kettlebell strength coaches in the world. Charles Poliquin, God rest his soul, he was the premier strength coach of the world. Okay. What I mean, like, he has accolades from stars to the moon. He had Olympics, Olympians, like 150 Olympians that placed gold or silver or bronze place. He had various other athletes in pro sports, football. He had David Boston when he was playing. He had a lot of people in hockey, because he's from Canada, so he's pretty much familiar with that. And I follow him. And if you want to learn about your health and fitness, I'll be honest with you, don't go by secondhand stuff. Try to go to the source as much as you can. Like when I talk about working out, if you don't believe me, which you should and shouldn't, learn, educate yourself, go a little beyond me. Go to the next person that I may have learned from, or someone that I pointed out to you that I've got the information from about health and fitness. And that's the problem. People stop at one person. Don't stop at one person. Go to the next level. Go to the next level. And if you have a question, just ask and find out the resource. There's a lot of resources out there, and I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of confusion too. But if you stick with the fundamentals of everything, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Lay your foundation before you try to do anything. Always lay your foundation. People try to do too much too fast. That's why they get burned out of working out and everything. And they get overwhelmed with nutrition. Oh, they can't figure it out. Then they get tired. But if you become accountable for what you do nutrition wise and what you do working out wise, meaning recording numbers, take the time in the logbook, MyFitnessPal, whatever dietary app you're using, I guarantee you start getting results if you start making progress. Meaning, like in weight training, you should add weight to a certain exercise. Or nutrition wise, you should cut back and add a little bit more of this or that to the diet.
Okay.
So
there you go, dropping gems.
try to.
Yeah.
If you ask, I'll share.
Yeah, I see. Any other questions? Any of the viewers out there? Any other topics? Anything else that you want to cover?
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right. How did it feel going live in this interview for your very first one?
Still nervous.
Are you?
But
He's not nervous. He doesn't look nervous. He can't
Hold on.
tell. Unless he's making fun.
Want sweat?
I don't see any. It feels good. Temperature's right. The ceiling fan's on. You guys can't see it. I feel that cool breeze, man. It feels good. Feels good.
All right.
All right, I appreciate you coming through. You know, Shawn, I put these shows, I put on to put on. And I say that to say this. If you have a business, if you have a product, if you have a positive message that you're looking for a platform to put that thing on, inbox me, text me, email me, get a hold of me, let me know. But again, I say if it's a business, if it's a product, if it's a personal positive message that you want to get out there, we'll schedule an appointment to come on the show. It's probably the same day as that race. We'll schedule it that day, and we'll get you out there. We'll get you on the show, and we'll get you out here and get you some exposure.
So I'll make sure I let you know the day before. It's not on that day.
Oh, okay. All right. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to be sick the day after that then.
Okay.
You know, I feel it coming now. And I'm not scared, all you guys are posting that. I read those comments. We're just going to ignore them. Some of them are still stuck up there.
Don't ignore it.
Yeah,
Hit them with it.
Nope. Those are going to be deleted in like 2 minutes. You just watch. I got another special guest coming. This special guest is coming Monday. You know who the special guest is?
Cool.
You got to tune in and see. You
Okay.
got to follow up and see. But I do have a gift for you.
All right.
Thank you for coming on the show, the Coach Clee card magnet.
All right.
I appreciate that. The red and black. It matches the red and black shirt and
that's
the red and black.
logo.
I know. The team, partnership. That's what I'm
All
talking
right, all
about.
right.
That's what I'm talking about. That thing works right there. And I appreciate all of you. What is this? Can we? Nope.
We say
Nothing.
We say Jeremy.
Hey, Clee ran. I did do a couple. I ran 3 warrior dashes, but Jeremy put my stuff out there. Jeremy said he did have a comment earlier where he says he's got to get with you to come up with a meal plan for T-Maxx Fitness. That's a little bit. Well, you guys will discuss it. I don't paraphrase it right now. Yeah, okay, never mind.
See, but the thing about the meal plans, I had to put this out there before you finish. Thing about not everyone likes everything I eat. So
what kinds of foods? What kinds of foods do you eat? What's a weekly, normal weekly diet look like for you?
No, it's not weekly. It's daily.
Okay.
Okay. Now, another tidbit that I got put out. Another gym. If you're ready, make sure you write this down.
Get your pads and paper out.
Okay. Like the days I lift weights. I eat a certain amount of calories.
Okay.
And days I don't lift weights, I eat less. That's how you lose fat. That's how you maintain muscle. So, like, I'm not going to I'm not going to eat 2,500 grams of 2,500 calories on the days that I'm just sitting around doing nothing. That's going to make me fat.
Yeah.
So when I did my boot camp crew, I gave them the workout day calories and the non-workout day calories, and that's one that's called calorie cycling. Very good for fat loss and weight loss.
Okay.
Typical week, I mostly eat protein, not lean, always lean, protein, and I take my plate, and 25 to 30% of my plate is lean protein. The rest of it, green vegetables, as much as I can. I've adapted that lifestyle. Adapted that eating style because the fact is, I wasn't eating enough green vegetables over the years.
What's your favorite green vegetable?
Kale.
Okay.
Kale. And so even like today, me and my girlfriend is going to have a vegan dinner. I have a vegan, I want to do, like last week I did 2 vegan days. I didn't even know it. I just ate mostly fruits and vegetables and alkaline foods, alkaline vegetables, and had a plant-based protein powder and didn't realize it until the end of the day. And I ate the last meal and sat back and reflected what I ate. It's like, oh. So I don't count calories, but when I do count calories, that means I'm going to have a goal with mine. So, I mean, if I want to lose fat or lose weight, that's when I start counting calories. When I don't count calories, I stick with that model.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of good fats, and I have in the morning, like this morning, I had a green smoothie with a little bit of protein powder in it. And lunch, I had a decent lunch. I had a good green salad with lunch, like a jerk chicken salad.
Okay.
But then I had some fruits and vegetables with it. Now, dinner is, like I said, tonight's going to be nothing but a vegan meal, whatever we decide to eat tonight.
Okay.
But mine's is always vegetable based. I don't do tofu, soy, or anything like that. I can't do that. I mean, it's supposed to promote estrogen and all that other stuff.
Gotcha. So, yeah, you don't need that in your life. I have a question though. And I know there may be some other people who have the same question. What are some good fats?
Coconut oil, avocado is a good fat, even though they label it as a vegetable. It's actually a fruit.
Okay.
MCT oil, grass-fed butter from Kerrygold butter is a better. Olive oil, avocado oil. Notice I'm not saying any like canola oil or anything. No canola oil. That's the worst you can have. But most of those oils that I have, those top 5 are pretty much the ones you wanted to stick with.
Okay.
You could cook with them, bake with them. You add in salads and everything else. You can. MCT oil is basically another form of coconut oil it's just a derivative of coconut oil.
Okay.
And it has no flavor. So, those of you who don't like coconut, like
the taste of coconut, yeah.
Like people do with the bulletproof coffee, tablespoon or teaspoon of MCT oil gives you energy. It gives you energy. Helps a lot of other. Have a lot of benefits as far as cognitive benefits when you take MCT oil, and grass-fed butter and like a tablespoon grass-fed butter blended up. Drink it. You can add some pink Himalayan salt in it. The reason why is it helps you give you the minerals that you need.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. You see, that extra 5 minutes was very educational. There we go. Some more gems and pearls for all of us. You know, make sure you tune in. Like I said, the special guest will be going live this Sunday, and it's back to back. I'm sorry, you're right. You're absolutely right. This Monday and this Tuesday, I have special guests. They'll be in the lab, so make sure you bring your pen and your pads. All right. You know, it's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. I had Shawn Thompson here talking about T-Maxx fitness, nutrition, health, myths. So much education. Make sure that you tag, like, and share it. You get it out there to your friends and your family. And we got to leave. We got one more thing to do. You know what that last thing we got to do? We got to do the money dance. You can't leave. You got to do the money dance. Thank you for tuning in very much. We love you. Have a good night. Peace.